So today, the idea of this session is to help you understand about AI that controls your browser, right? So, so this is one of the many topics that we cover in our generative AI crash course. So if you want to know more about the crash course that we are starting on April 5th, you can wait till the end of the session. So where we will give you some interesting details about how what our generative AI course contains and how you can register it with a good discount. So let me just give a quick introduction of myself as well. So I am Satvik. I'm the founder of Build Fast with AI. So let me give you an introduction of some background about myself. So I got educated from IIT Delhi. Then I went on to work for a couple of corporates in financial risk and AI ML domains. But while I was at college at IIT, I used to I ran my first edtech startup. So that was my first innings as a entrepreneur, where I was extremely passionate about teaching and was doing a lot of things around education. And as mentioned, then I transitioned into a corporate life for around 3 4 years. I've worked with multiple banks in various data science roles. And currently, since the last 1.5 year, I'm running Build Fast with AI, and which also happens to be my second innings as an entrepreneur. And in this, I one thing that I like about this is I get to combine my love for teaching from my first experience, and I get to take learnings from my roles that I had in the corporate in both, right? Both teaching plus all the AI ML that I used to do. I get a chance to combine both of them in this venture. So that is there. And now that you know a little bit about my background, so I'll just tell a brief background of who we are exactly, why we are doing this session, and what does this session contain. So at Build Fast with AI, we have this goal where we help people leverage generative AI. So let's say if there are 100 things happening in generative AI as of today, so not even 5% things are actually being used in industry or by people, right? So there are tens of updates, or maybe just 2 3 days back. So there was a new Gemini model, new OpenAI model, and a DeepSeek model. So how many are actually using that? Not even 5% or not even 1% of people. So we help you enable or realize your AI ideas. And as a part of that, we have conducted a lot of workshops like the ones that you have. So we have full-fledged courses that will help you get started in your Gen AI journey. And we also consult with a lot of companies to help them with their generative AI strategy. So till now, we are a community of more than 15,000 members. We have conducted close to 150 workshops just last year. And we have worked with more than 20 companies so far. And me and the team included, we have built more than 200 plus AI applications, starting from simple POCs to applications that are now being used by millions of people, right? So this is a brief background of what we do. So today, what is the goal that we have? The goal that we have is very simple. So we want to learn about uh, AI that can control your computer, and for that, this is the agenda. So we just are done with a quick introduction already. So that is good thing. And then we will try to cover some aspects about some different types of AI agents that can help us browse the web, right? So just like we use Chrome and get some results, right? So how can we teach an AI to do that? So these are the things that we'll broadly cover. And so I'll try to take a very basic approach to this. So actually speaking, this is technically very complex compared to the other generative AI topics. But I'll try to put this as simple and easy as possible. So I'll try to explain you why we need a AI automation agent and how does it work and different aspects surrounding that. So it will be an overall view about that. So I'm assuming everyone in this call today uses AI for in some capacity, right? Some might use it for coding. Some might use it for summarizing documents. Some might use it for creating presentations or even visual content for that matter. So emails, blogs, travel plans, so all sorts of content, right? So what are the other ways that you use AI? So apart from so I have given a generic answer in this. So these are some of the ways that we use AI. So the idea is, what if AI can do a lot more than this one? So let us try to understand how. So currently, whenever you're using ChatGPT or any other chatbot, so what are the limitations, right? So the one very bad thing about the AI chatbots that we use today is, so they can tell you what to do, but they can't do it for you. So let's say if you want to find some good resources about some exams, or it can tell you which website to go to, but it will not go to that website and summarize it for you. So it will tell you how to uh, uh, create a travel plan, but it will not book tickets for you. So let's say it will tell you what to do. So it will tell you, let's say, the weather will be nice at the end of March to go to, let's say, Kashmir. So, but AI can tell you this, but it can't book tickets for you, right? So, what if we have an AI that not only tells us what to do, but they can also do. So what are the limitations, right? So currently the mode of interaction is primarily Q&A based. So you ask a question and then only you get a response. So let's say with the chatbots that we are using, you ask ChatGPT a question, then you get answer. So all the responses that ChatGPT is giving you are reactive and not proactive. So AI actually lacks a lot of agency, right? So it will only do what you say, but it can't do something autonomous. So what are the so what is our vision, right? So instead of an AI that uh, just tells us what to do, so what if AI can do something for us, right? So that is what we will try to understand with a small demo, right? Uh, so what if we have an AI that can take action? So it doesn't even just tell us what to do, but it will actually do the task from end to end. So I'll show you a small demo of web scraping agent, right? So let's say, what if we had an AI? Let's say if I tell it a website name. So I tell it a website name, and AI should go to the website and it should do whatever operation. So it should go and fetch the details about this and everything. So let's say some basic tasks. Right. So what if an AI can go to the website and fetch the relevant details? So this is an AI agent that is not completely autonomous, but still, like, it is breaking the confines of the chatbot, and it's actually going to a website and fetching us some content. So I'll show you how you can scrape a website. So any website link, how can you scrape using our AI agent? So that is the first demo I'll show you using this library called Scrape Graph AI. For people who are not familiar with this interface, so this is basically Python code. So whatever you are seeing in this notebook is basically Python code being written in a Google Colab, right? So whenever I'm running one cell, just understand that I'm actually running a piece of Python. So uh, so now what is the goal? So let's say if I have, so this is our website, as you can see. So in our website, there is this page called Generative AI Bootcamp page. So where we have written all the details about the upcoming cohort, what are the things that you can learn, and so on and so forth. So my question is, to actually know details about Bootcamp, I have to go to the website and I have to scroll each and every page and read it. So now, with web scraping, what am I going to do is, uh, I will take this link to the website and I will ask an AI to go and look at the website for me. Right. So let me show you an example so it will become more clearer to you. So for that, you just need to install some libraries. So ScrapeGraph AI is one of the popular AI libraries that will help you scrape websites using agents. So I'm running that command. I'm running this command as well. Let me, so to actually use this, we will need a LLM model. So LLM model, let's say in this case, we can use a GPT model, or we can use a Gemini model, or anything that you like. So what is the idea? So can AI go to my website? Can AI go to this website and fetch the basic information about it? So that is what we will try to do. Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a GPT-4o model, right? So GPT-4o model. So this is how you define code within while using this library called ScrapeGraph AI. So in this, what I'm telling is to this AI, this is the instruction that I'm giving. So I'm giving it this website link, which is my course website link, Build Fast with AI Gen AI course. So now what I'm telling is give me all details of generative AI bootcamp. So now this AI, so this smart scraper AI will actually go to this website and it will read everything and it will get back with the content. So let us see how it does. So let me click on this. So now this AI is actually going to this website, as we can see, and it's actually processing all the content that is written, and within a couple of seconds we should be able to see. So I think this is run. It just took 10 seconds for AI to go to this website, and let me run this again, and you can see this is the details that it gave, right? So generative AI bootcamps, 8 weeks, uh, Satvik. So what are all the things? Weekly mentorship, 15 AI apps for your portfolio, GPU credits. So what is taught in module one? So everything. So now an AI can also use this knowledge. So whenever I give this website link, AI can actually go to the website and fetch all the content that is there. And I'll show you one more example of this. So let's say I have this website of one of my friend who runs this company called Ori. So this is an e-commerce website that sells some wellness goods. So what if I want to understand all the products that they have and how much price they have, right? So what do I have to do if I do it manually? How do I do it? I'll have to go to the website, I'll have to click on each one of them, and I'll have to write the price manually. So now we are going to use a web scraping agent to actually look into the website and give us details at once. So let me show you how that is done. And again, it's simple 3-4 lines of Python code at a time. Okay, so this is the name of the website, ori.in, and I'm telling, give me all products and their prices from this website. So now instead of you searching each and every product by yourself, you can just ask AI to do the stuff. So think about this, even for non-coders. So this is not a very hard piece of code to understand, right? So you're just giving a prompt and you're giving it a website, and AI is doing the rest for you. So let me run this. So as you can see, it's going to this website. It's looking at the content, and in 10 seconds, it has looked at the entire website. So let me show you the results. So you can see that there is a corkscrew yoga mat, there is a rice mat, there is a post mat, and all the prices, 7,000, 8,000, 55,000, 5,500, and so on. So this is a level one AI agent that we have created, right? So instead of just being limited to let's say asking some question, getting answer, we have increased the ability quite a bit. So we now have an AI that can go to the website and fetch the content for us directly. So this will actually give rise to a lot of new possibilities, right? So this is how you can take an AI and make it do some action, right? But what if I told you we can have an even powerful AI? So what if instead of just going to the website and fetching us the content, so what if AI can go and fill a form? So let's say if this website happens to be the same e-commerce website, instead of just fetching me the details, can the AI go and buy the item for me? Can it complete the checkout? Or maybe can this AI go to the flights website and book a flight for me? Can it do that? So this is the next level AI agent that we are going to focus in this today's session, right? So what if AI could be more powerful? It can book flights, it can compare options, it can shop across different platforms based on the prices. It can apply jobs and uh, filter it this, and it can also manage appointments for you. It can schedule meetings, it can message people, and it can do everything. So this is the next level AI that we are going to talk about. Okay, great. So now what we'll try to do is, now that we know that we have an AI that can go to a website and it can fetch content for us, what if AI can do more, right? If it can do some tasks end to end, right? So no, I'm not joking when I say that AI can actually do this, but I'm actually going to show you how this is done, right? So what does our browser use agent do, right? So very simply speaking, our browser use agents can actually do these following things. It can see, it can click, it can type, it can scroll like humans. So let's say if you want to buy an item from Amazon. So what do? You see, you click, you type, and scroll, right? So what if we gave a AI agent that power, right? So this AI agent will take screenshots of the screen at every interval, and it will try to interact with the UI elements like buttons, maybe something like sliders, something like expanders, so whatever. So AI will actually look into the screen and it will know which buttons to press and not to press. So this actually gives rise to the next evolution of AI agents. So before I go full on this, let me give you a sneak peek of how this happens. Right. Okay, so let me show you a sneak peek of what an AI agent can do. So let's say, before an AI is able to do all these things, so let us check if it's able to do something as basic as a Google search. So can it do a Google search? So if I ask it to do something, can it open a Chrome browser and do a Google search? So let us check if our AI is capable of doing that. The AI browser is, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just running a browser for AI. So this is the code that I got from the internet. So I just downloaded the code files and I'm just running it. So it's just taking a couple of seconds to set up, but once it is there, so we will have a browser for AI where we can do, okay, I think we are lucky. So it's already running now. So let me go to this, click on this. Okay, so this might take a lot of my uh, RAM memory. So if there is any lag in the video or anything, you can excuse me, but let me try to show you how this works. So what I'm doing is, so this is the query that I want to do. So I'm giving my agent a very simple task. So I'm asking it to go to google.com and type OpenAI and click on the first URL that it finds, right? So basically I'm asking it to go to OpenAI's website by itself. So now, whenever I click this, pay close attention. So the AI will automatically open the Chrome browser and it will start browsing for whatever we have mentioned. So let me run this. So, okay, switch on my video as well so that you can see my hands are up. So I'm not touching anything. So everything that is happening is done by AI. So So I didn't open anything. My video might be lagging, but the idea is I have my hands near my mouth. So now AI has opened the Chrome browser as we speak. So it's now recognizing what are the parts that it needs to see. So it found a search bar. So it found a lot of buttons. So it found a Google search button. It found the search bar and everything. So now the AI is assessing what it has to do next based on the instruction. So now it has typed OpenAI. So I asked it to type AI in the Google search and go to the first link. So it automatically typed OpenAI, and within a short while, I guess it should also open the link for us. Okay, I'm just keeping my video on so that you know that I'm not cheating. So this is the AI that is doing everything completely. So now it has typed OpenAI in google.com, and now we are expecting that it should click on the first link and go there. So generally, these agents are slightly slow as of today, but we can see that within a couple of months or so, we will have agents that are a lot more faster. So currently, it takes anywhere between a couple of minutes for AI to navigate each and every website and go there. But sooner or later, we will see capabilities where AI can do a lot more. So I will also show you some advanced examples shortly. So this AI bot is still running. So let us see what's happening now. I think maybe the session is over. So let me go back and check with this. Right. Okay. So the AI is taking time, but you get the point, right? So if I just stop it, so you should have, we could have given it a couple more seconds, so it would do that. But nonetheless, so what just happened? So we have taken this browser use AI agent, and then we have given it access to internet. So ideally, once you stop the session, you will also get a screen recording of what your AI has done, right? So it won't be like, so let's say you ask AI to do something, it just did something and you don't know what it did. So generally, this tool that I'm showing you also gives you an option of recording what your AI is doing. So once you click on the stop button, within a couple of seconds or so, you will see the result. So we'll come back to this in a couple more seconds and we can see how this is working. Okay, so let us see what's happening. So how do they do it? So how is an agent able to go to the internet and it's able to search? So there are three main steps, right? So first is the agent loop that is happening. So basically, whenever I ask the AI agent to go to a website, so I ask it to go to google.com and search something, search about OpenAI. So this is the query that I've given. So what AI will do is AI will actually think about some appropriate tools and actions. So it will divide it into different steps. So the first step might be it has to go to google.com and then type something, then go to the first link. So it will actually create a plan by itself. So the agent is configured in this case. And then it actually uses computer vision. So basically, we are not using a simple LLM in this. So we are not using an LLM. We are actually using a multimodal LLM. So let's say GPT-4o is a model that can also take text as an input and it can also take an image as an input. So basically, whenever you are giving any command to your model, so it is actually taking a screenshot of the screen and it's identifying what are the buttons that it can click on. And depending on what is the user's request, it will take the action. The user asked to search, so let me go to the search bar and type something. The user asked me to purchase something, so let me click on the buy button and do the payment. So this is how they generally work, right? So we are actually using multimodal models. So the models can that can take text and image as an input. So this is basically the setup for the entire thing that we have. So what are some of the popular? So if you want to use, if you want to do or create some agents like browser use, so how can you do that? So there are different ways to do that. So if you have OpenAI for some plus users and maybe pro users, so it OpenAI has this feature called OpenAI operator. So OpenAI operator, just like ChatGPT, it is integrated within ChatGPT. So what it basically does is, let's say you can ask ChatGPT uh, to go and purchase a book for you. So just like we have seen with the agent, the OpenAI operator can also go to a particular link and it can uh, do the actions. It can actually think and do the actions. One of the first uh, companies to actually put out browser agents was Claude. So Claude again is created by a company called Anthropic. So Anthropic and OpenAI are very fierce competitors in LLM space. So Anthropic first launched their computer use agents. So basically an agent that can actually look and take action. So these two are by very big companies again. And we have today the focus is on BrowserUse, which is an open source library. This is a free library for people to use. So even though the library code is free to use, if you're using an LLM inside it, you will still have to pay for the LLM. So when I say it's free to use, so the agent architecture or maybe the code is free to use. But if you are using some LLMs, depending on how many websites you are seeing or how much you are doing, you will still have to pay for the LLM. There are also many other projects like Stagehand and few others. So that will help you do browser use. So now what we are going to do is, till now we have seen very simple examples, right? So a simple example like going to a website and fetching the content. And we also have done some very basic, we also have done a very basic demo of an AI agent where we are asking it to do a Google search. So now let us step it up a bit and see if it can do some complicated things also, right? So let me show you some other things that this can do, right? So let me show you browser use first. So I think so this is the BrowserUse library that we are talking about. So this is a free open source library, and this has been one of the most popular libraries recently. So it has around 50,000 GitHub stars, and it's also used very widely by many companies. If you have recently heard news about Manus AI, the AI agent that can do everything. So Manus AI actually uses browser use on the back end of it, right? So BrowserUse is again a very powerful AI library that will help us automate uh, browsing web using AI. So let us try some of the things, right? So let us try some of the things with our browser use with whatever we have learned so far. So some tasks that we could do is I'll ask it to find some cheapest flights and return some information back. Let's say I want to purchase an iPhone. I'll ask AI to go to different websites and like do a price comparison. And I will also show you some use cases where you can use a research agent as well. So let me show you how that is done. So before that, anyone has any question or query? So if you want link to browser use library, so this is the browser use library, you can check it out. Okay, great. So now, what shall we do is let us try to compare some of the. Let us try to do some of the tasks like this. So let us. So currently, I'm not going to ask AI to do a payment checkout because that is not something that I'm very comfortable at this moment. But the thing is, it can still go to the flights and search the cheapest flights for us. So let me show you how you can do that. Okay, so basically what you will be doing is you will just install browser use as you have seen, and you will just save the OpenAI API key. And I have already installed all this, so I'm not running this again. And okay, let me show you one. Let me start with one simple example. Let me just run it on this. Okay, no worries. So what I'll do is, let's say I'm currently in Bangalore and I want to go to Hyderabad on 31st of March. So what I want to do is I want to search for what is the cheapest flight that I have. So what I'm asking my AI to do is, so let's say I'll say I'm using flight booking AI agent using browser use. Right. So this is what we do. So you can see how small the code is, right? So you don't have to worry about a lot. So you just say this is the LLM that you want to use. And I'm asking find a one-way flight from Bangalore to Hyderabad on 31st March on Google Flights and return me what is the cheapest flight. So let me run this. And again, I'll just switch on my video for a second to show you that my hands are not involved. So let me just run this as it is, and let us see the AI will automatically open the Chrome browser, and it will actually search for the relevant things. Okay, there is some install error, so I'll just install this one. So basically, we are installing a browser so that the AI can actually use that browser. So we are actually downloading a browser as mentioned in this. So this will take a couple of seconds, so we can wait till that happens. So let me also run it on this notebook. Okay, so there is a question: how do you integrate Python code with web UI? So basically, whenever you use like they have created a web UI themselves. So you don't have to do anything. You directly go to their website and you can just follow the instructions given. So you can just clone their repository and you can run a UI as you want. This might take some time, but let me just try this example. So let me see if it can compare prices of Amazon, iPhone 16 on Amazon and some other companies. So let me run this. So as you can see, my hands are free. So it has first, let us see what it is doing. So I asked it to compare prices of the new iPhone 16. I don't know if the 17 is the version, but whatever. So I just asked it to get prices on iPhone 16. So without it just understood everything by itself. So it opened the Chrome browser. It navigated to Amazon.com, and now you can see that it will identify the different uh, parts that are present in the UI. So it will try to understand where to type the query. Okay, as you can see now, it's actually identifying the buttons, as you can see. So yeah, it as you can see, it has typed iPhone 16 by itself, and now it has a lot of options to choose from. So it's taking a decision on whether it has to search for iPhone Pro, iPhone Plus, or many other options that is there. You need a powerful laptop, not a very powerful laptop, but again, you need to have at least. So I have a 8 GB RAM MacBook. So if I had a 16 GB, it would have been better automatically. I'm on a VPN, so it's actually getting the prices in dollars. So, but otherwise, if the VPN was not on, so it would have given the Indian prices. So, but one thing about these agents are very intelligent and can do things autonomously. But as you can see, they are very slow right now. But think about this: a couple of months back, this was not even possible. So we went from something which is not at all possible to something that actually takes 4 or 5 minutes to do, right? So now you can see after every step, it is identifying all the buttons. So you can see that there are at least 100 buttons that it has identified. So now it has completed the search for iPhone on Amazon.com. So now I asked it to compare price from different websites. So now it's going to Flipkart.com, and now it's actually searching for everything. So there are a lot of buttons it is seeing, as you can see. Correct. So in the interest of time, I'll just end this query right now. But the thing is, you get the idea, right? So the AI automatically able to open websites and it's able to search things by itself. So actually, so as you can see now, Flipkart has probably realized and it's asking whether it's a human, but you see that our agent has already bypassed it. Okay. So now it has realized that it has searched for a wrong thing, and then it will again go back and search for the right thing. So yeah, so this is how yeah, as you can see, it automatically went to it mistakenly pressed the wrong button. Now it's searching for iPhone 16. Now it's actually going to apple.com as well. So it's going to three different websites and doing it. So what we could have done is we could have three agents doing three different searches at a time. So that is also possible. So let me close this query for now. But I hope you got the point with how this happens. Or maybe since we are already at this point, so let me just not break this query. So let me wait till this entirely runs and see. And for the rest of the other prompts, I'll just show you a preview. So for this, let us wait for 2 more minutes to actually see the outputs. So the AI is actually mapping the entire website. You can see on the screen, I think it's done. So let me just open. So you can see what are all the things that your AI has done. So what is the first step that it has done? So the first step it has done is to go to Amazon.com, and then it went to it tried a lot of things. So let us see what our AI. This is the agent log, right? So we can see what it has done. So you can see that out of the box, it has done some 14 steps, right? So what are all the steps that it has done? So it went to Amazon.com. It was not able to find something. So it wrote the query again, and now it got the clear prices. So iPhone 16, it got prices at different levels. So these are the prices that it has fetched from the internet, as you can see. So now next step. So it already got prices for iPhone from uh, Amazon. Now similarly, it's going to Flipkart and then it's going to Apple also. And then after everything is done, so this is the final report. So this is the final report where it is giving me iPhone 16 in Amazon, the fresh iPhone. So it's only giving renewed prices, but you can see that it's around $750 here. It didn't find good results on Flipkart, but on apple.com, these are the results it found. Right. So it has done successfully and all the pricing is done. So this is how AI is, even though it took a little bit longer for some tasks like this, it actually took around 6 minutes. But going forward, you can actually see that something like this will happen in few seconds, right? So you just blink your eye and AI will actually go to the websites and run this. So this will soon happen. So I think we are almost at 10 o'clock. So what I'll do is I'll just run another query and let me actually uh, so I'll keep this query running and I'll just try to cover some parts as well. So what I'm doing is so now I'll go to now let's say I have to fill a form. So let's say I'm interested. So you have seen the demo of let's say a web scraping agent. You have seen a demo of a let's say a browser agent, and you want to learn more about AI. So what is this next step you will do? So you want to register for the course that we are offering, right? So what you will do is you can just go to build fast. You can just go to your AI agent and say that okay, I like this course. So I like this session by Build Fast with AI. So I'm telling go to buildfastwithai.com as Gen AI course and register for the course. So I'm telling these are the details. So the name is Satvik. This is the email and for number, let's say +9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So for now, let me just use this dummy mobile number and I'm asking go to this website and register for this course. I'm asking GPT-4 model to do. So let me see if AI can actually register for this. So similar logic can also be applied when you're applying for a job. So let's say if you want to apply for a job, you can just say, uh, go to jobs.com and register for XYZ. So let me run this. So now it went, the agent has opened the browser, as you can see. So it directly went to the website link. So that is great. So now, yeah, it actually found a drop down for pop up for today's session. So it's a distraction for it. So maybe it might confuse this register now for the main register now. So the AI got confused. Okay. So now it's actually registering for the Luma event that's there. So so I'm not doing anything, as you can see. So my hands are up. It's automatically going to the website. It's filling the form by itself. Filled the number, job title. I didn't give it any information, so I'm curious what it will fill. So let us see. So it is actually thinking what job to fill. So LinkedIn profile it actually made up based on the name, and job title it has filled tech enthusiast. Right. So registration done. So I wanted to register for the event, and as you can see, I'm already in this. So let's say next time uh, Coldplay is coming to India, instead of you directly, so instead of whenever, let's say there is a concert tickets happening or anything, instead of you looking at the website and registering everything, so you can actually use an AI agent to book the tickets for you next time. So for now, let me just close this session. Okay, let me ask the AI to stop using right now. So the AI is not stopping. So let me stop the program. Okay. So basically, it has gone to the website. It has registered. You can see the entire steps that it has taken. So it has gone to the website. It has linked everything. So this is what this is the core that I wanted to show you in terms of agent. So there is a lot more things. So there are a couple more interesting things. So if you're like today's session and if you have seen what is the capability of AI, so you might be curious to learn more about AI. And let's say if you want to learn AI today, why should you learn? So I'll give you two main reasons. I'll just take 3-4 minutes to talk about our course, and I'll get back to the session. So as of today, you can actually be 10 times, 50 times more productive if you're using AI. So, and I'm not joking when I say that. So today, let's say if you wanted to create a website or anything, earlier you actually needed, let's say, 5 people, a period of 1 month to develop one website. So, but today, if you know how to use AI, so you can actually develop that website with one person within less than 2 days. So because AI is able to do the rest. So this is same with many things. So let's say if you're a content writer, let's say if you write SEO content. So earlier, let's say you were able to write uh, 3-4 articles a day. You can probably write 30 to 40 articles today. So basically 10xing your productivity. Similarly, one more thing is let's say you will have to protect your job from automation, right? So AI is going to eat away the jobs. So this is no secret. So this will happen sooner or later. So you see, right? An AI is able to browse the internet and it's able to book a ticket for you. So what will happen to many of the travel agencies, right? So and you can think about when every new AI update is releasing, so it's actually taking away a lot of jobs with it. So if you want to protect yourself from automation, or if you want to be first in this, uh, you will have to learn generative AI. And again, it's very difficult for someone to get started on generative AI journey very easily. I think starting next weekend, April 5. Uh, Sorry, I think I have used the wrong slide here. So April 5th, we are starting new cohort of generative AI Launchpad. So it's actually a 6+2 course. So 6 weeks, it's actually an 8-week course with 6 weeks of different modules covering various different aspects of AI, and then 2 weeks of capstone project. So if you go to the website, you can actually see all the things that you will get to learn. So you will learn about prompt engineering. You will learn how to build some simple. How you will learn how to deploy your first AI app, and then you will learn about how you can create something like a chat. You can uh, create a Chat GPT clone. You can also develop a chatbot on YouTube videos. Then we will cover how you can fine tune models. Then we will talk about agents, some dev tools, and we will also cover some advanced topics. So you can actually take this course even if you are someone who is not very technically inclined, as long as you're open to. So even if you see, right, so the entire agent, the browser use agent, so the agent that can go to internet and search something for you is only 3 4 lines of code, right? So in our course, so we include a lot of examples using Python. We explain it very clearly, and we have a lot of apps that you can build with us as well. So the course is starting on April 5th, and we are giving some exclusive discounts for you. So if you are someone who wants to know more about the course, or if you want to sign up for the course, all you have to do is to just say hi on the chat. Since you have registered through Zoom, we already have your details. So we will send you the promo code, and uh, we will send you the promo code and other details required for signing up. So if you are interested in knowing more about the course or want to sign up, all you have to do is to say hi to us on the chat, and we will take it up from there. So if you are completely sure, say hi. Even if you are not completely sure and want to know more, you can say hi, and we will interact with you personally and help you with any issues that you might be facing. I think we have a good number of people who are interested already, so that is great. So keep the highs coming in. So I'll just tell you how this course exactly works. So we have a lot of people from very prominent companies who have taken our courses before. So what will you get in this course? So you will get live lectures on weekends. You will get a detailed video resources platform. So we have doubt solving sessions on the weekdays. We have daily check-ins, and we also have access to premium platform. And we also have access to a lot of AI tools. We'll also give you access to 100 plus AI tools built by our team. So I'll just quickly take a minute to show you the premium platform as well as the AI tools that we have developed for you. So this is the premium platform where you will be able to watch the course. So we have a lot of modules with hundreds of videos helping you with everything. So we will actually have a live lecture, and the live lecture will be followed by videos that will be released to you. So this will actually help you get started with your generative AI journey. And we have specifically designed this course for working professionals and students alike. So many working professionals are already busy with your daily jobs. You might not get a lot of time. So we have created this course in certain way that even if you are able to spend 30 to 40 minutes a day, right, you will be able to catch up with generative AI. And we have also taken feedback from the 12 cohorts that we have done before. And we have also made this course uh, friendly to people who don't code as well. So even if you are someone who is not very good at coding or doesn't know to code, so this is actually a friendly introduction to code as well. So you can actually explore a lot of things. So we are also offering some exclusive promo code for this. So if you want to know more about the course or want to register, all you have to do is to just say hi on the chat. So yeah, last but not the least, so you can connect with me on LinkedIn if you're not connected already. So I'll just help with my LinkedIn link on the chat. So you can just uh, send me a connection request if you're not already connected. So let's say if you want to register with a group of friends, or maybe if you are a company who is looking, let's say if you are a group of friends, more than 2 3 people, let's say if you're more than 2 3 people, if you want to register, or maybe if you are a company who wants a specialized training or anything. So you can feel free to shoot me an email, me or Sakshi an email, or you can also alternatively DM me on LinkedIn, right? So if you want to register for the course, you just say hi on the chat. So if you are a group of more than 2-3 people or anything, uh, we will give you some additional discount if you do in groups as well. So you can shoot me a mail or DM. We can help you with additional discounts as well. So any other? So let me show the research agent part and also the comic strip part, and then I'll take more questions from if you have any. So basically, what you can do is you need not be limited by the GPT model. So you can also use a Gemini model as well. So basically, BrowserUse uses a LangChain on the backend. So LangChain actually supports many different models. So BrowserUse also does it by default. So you can see uh, in this example, what I'm asking to do is to do some research about the jobs that are available for SF software engineer positions in SF and come up with some research. So I think running will take some time right now. So I'll just show you the process that has happened. So it's actually going to this LinkedIn page. It's actually doing a Google search for LinkedIn software engineer job, and then it's taking all these steps as you can see. So it has taken around 9-10 steps, and it has collected all the job profiles that you might want to need. So it's actually doing a job of research. So where it's going to LinkedIn based on your suggestion, it's searching and it's giving you the relevant results as well. So this is the research agent. And let's say if you want to, one more bonus part that I wanted to cover is the comic strip part. So for that, what you can do is you can just go to ChatGPT, and in that, what you need to do is in the latest feature that they have announced, there is this option called create image. So currently, this is only available for ChatGPT Plus users. So this will probably come soon for free users as well. So I can just say create an image of a comic strip, comic strip uh, about Gen A course by Build Fast with AI starting on April 5th, 2025. So I can just ask it, ChatGPT 4.0 using this new feature. So what you're seeing is it's automatically creating an image. So earlier, when you use ChatGPT to create images, it actually uses DALI model. But for now, we are actually seeing an Omni model directly working on this. So within a couple of seconds, we will have a comic strip which should probably say these things that we want. So let me wait for this. Yeah. So this will be ready in a couple of minutes, maybe. So yeah, while this is getting ready, you can ask me any questions. So if you have any questions or queries about anything that we have discussed in the session so far, or anything, you can feel free to ask me now. Yeah, the code and other details will be sent.
Satvik, one query here, you did tag something dot create dot image, right? Upward. Yeah, in the image, create dot image. How did you tag create image? Does it using DALI 3 or
There
anything
is
else?
this there is this button, and you will have to click on create. So it's
Oh,
only available for Plus and Pro users at this point.
understood. Thank you.
So you can see that it created a comic strip. Gen A course by Build Fast today starts April 5th, 2025. So I have given it a bad prompt, right? So I've just given it a basic prompt. But for something like this, but how can you create an image something like this? right? So this is not a simple, so it's also a comic strip, but it's not as simple as the one that you're seeing here. So if you want to know more about how you can create, how you can learn prompting techniques to use image models better, or maybe something like that, so you will have to sign up for the course where we will teach a lot about prompting, image models, LLMs, agents, and many other things. So if you are interested in signing up for the course or want to know more, all you have to do is to just say hi on the chat, and we will take it from there. Okay, I think thank you everyone for joining the call today. It's been great. Hope you all learned something new, and hope to see you all in our future courses and workshops. So until then, we'll meet you.